Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Let me just get ready, as usual, uh, for the 7th stream of the Space Station game. Okay, I can start. Hello everyone. This is another late night stream, and this is not going to be a very long one. It's again, my goal today is to fall asleep. But yeah, I want to continue working on the interior of the space station and 3D modeling. Hello, Marcus Dunn. Nice to see you. And this is going to be, is the sound okay? Yes, everything is good. Good. Yeah, I am going to, first part, I'm going to be using Material Maker to make some new procedural textures. And on my last stream, I used hotspot texturing to texture the inside of the space station, the new interior parts. And this time I'm going to make some new materials for that hotspotting, and I'll show you how I do it. So yeah, on the last stream, I did make the interior shell and some generic cupboards, yes, and then I added the crew quarters box as well. So let me first show you what I have. So let's start the game. Oh, I totally forgot. I also added I added an audio sample of myself talking. I actually wanted to just test this audio, and I'm already thinking about some dialogue that's going to happen in the game, and so I was just testing the sound, but I'm not going to use my own voice. Yeah, I'll talk about that later. Yeah, so on the last stream, I made this interior, and this one, you can see these textures. They're simply, quads, but they have hotspot texturing. Apply them so they have these nice variety of textures for each of them. And the thing is that, yeah, I also added this box that you can throw around. The only reason that I added this box is to check out the shadows, because for the few lights that I added, you can see the nice shadows. Okay, so yeah, basically you can fly around, and yeah, you can also jump around like this. If you have something behind, you can also jump from, and this is it's like, it depends how long you press. Yeah, maybe this is too strong. Boom. Yeah, maybe this is way too strong. And you can also add the force, which is also funny, because if you just bounce, it's like space station parkour. If you add it like this, you can add some speed. And I don't know, it can be dangerous. Maybe Maybe I should keep it fast, but I should actually make it damaging for you if you try to go too fast. Like it's basically how do you call it? It's like fall damage, right? But in 0G. Yeah. Reinventing the fall damage. Okay, and I have these compartments, crew compartments, but the problem is that the porthole is now in between. It's kind of like in airplanes, you know, when you get that. Oh, I accidentally restarted. Yeah, you know, in planes, when you get that seat that like has half of a window. But yeah, I should actually move the porthole, and also make it a little bit smaller, maybe for the one that like you can look through. Hello, Slothy. Nice to see you. And yeah, that's about it. And then this one is not covered with any interior. You can actually go behind this and see the bare metal of the station. And yeah, right now you can go through here into the next module, and you can go up into the cupola, right? And you can look at the station, and there we go. You can see the rest of the station. And right now there's no glass, so you can actually go through. But yeah, eventually I will add some and there's some physics tests that I made over there. Anyway, yeah, what did I want to say else? Yeah, this is also a cube. Oh yeah, I added in the meantime, since the last stream, I added this ability to like move items that you're grabbing with also rigid bodies, because back in the day I only had for static bodies. Like if you scroll up and down, you can reduce and increase the distance, but now you can also do that for rigid bodies. And you know, in Unity I would actually implement this by approaching the anchor to you, but here you have a different. In Godot there is a little bit of a different thing. It's called equilibrium point for springs, and that's how I do it. Like I simply move the equilibrium point. And yeah, I actually have a bug, which is like if you scroll up, if you take it too close, you can see it's actually like there's some kind of phantom forces being added. So if you make it too close, the physics go crazy, right? And I'm not exactly sure why. There's the station. I just flew away so far. And I'm not exactly sure why this happens, because I made a little test. So yeah, it always happens even with these small items. Like if you just, the moment you put it next to you, you start flying away. And I even made some tests to test on other pieces, text box joints. Here it is, and I need to run it as a scene. And you can see in these tests that even if I'm merging these boxes together, okay, I can actually, let me put the camera up a little bit, and also let me add a sun. Okay, so that we can see a little bit easier. Something like this. Okay. Oh, not that one. The other one. I keep pressing this one, but actually I just want to start my main scene, not the whole game. Yeah. And by the way, this is where I'm actually. This is 3 objects coupled together by joints, and they're overlapping each other. This one is 2 joints that are like moving their equilibrium point, but they're far apart. And this one is where like I'm moving the spring equilibrium point, but they're overlapping each other. And you can see that in none of these 3 tests, there are no phantom forces being generated. Like the whole thing is not moving sideways or upwards or going crazy. So I have no idea what's going on in the case of a player, because this is how it should behave. Yeah, I'll have to inspect that some other time. And yeah, by the way, you can see here that the weight of this box is a lot bigger than this one. This is why it's attracting. So it's imagine that there is like a slider in between them, and this one as well. And here there's actually a slider in between, but they're so together that they're like, you know, fighting each other for who's gonna be, you know, they're trying to depenetrate, as we would say. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. But today, I don't want to deal with that. Actually, today, yeah, I want to say that I added scroll to bring in bodies, but still suffers from joint problem. And today, I wrote the game script. I was thinking about the game, and I was, I have... Well, by the script, I mean, like, I have a little bit of gameplay from start to finish. What I kind of imagine the whole game, and it's a short experience. You can finish it in 5 minutes, but you will probably gonna play it for like half an hour or even more. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do for the jam, at least, you know, for the first version of the game, and then I'll see if you know, if the game is any good, I might continue working on it someday. So yeah, I wrote a game script, and yeah, it's gonna be about 2 astronauts stranded in space, and you're gonna be one of the astronauts, basically trying to find the other astronauts in the station. And by script, I mean the dialogue between these 2 people, because they're gonna talk over the radio. So yeah, and you know, there's like 5 objectives, sort of. It involves you know, finding things on station, and also flying a spaceship, which I need to make these days. Okay, so today on stream, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna make better hotspot textures in Material Maker, and I want to show that I just realized by looking into photos of... By the way, this texture that I'm using in game... Whoops. This is Material Maker. The texture that I'm using in game is actually just a sample texture from Dream UV. But it surprisingly looks really good. You know, it actually looks like some kind of a used panel. Yeah. But I do want to make my own. And I was just looking at the photos of the Zvezda module, which is like my game is based on. And I noticed that if you zoom in on a really high resolution photo, you can actually see that these panels, I thought they're plastic, but they're not actually plastic. They're actually covered in felt. You can see it very, very, like, basically... The reason why they have it is so you can attach anything to it, you know, with the Velcro. So it's basically like Velcro pads, you know. The whole surface is just a giant Velcro pad. And it's actually pretty impressive. And I don't know, but it doesn't look that good in game, I think, because it's such a single color. And just a little bit of like normal noise. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to... create Velcro in game, I guess. Okay, so they have these bins. Yes, they also have these straps everywhere, which I'm gonna have to add. And these little thingies, whatever they are, like, is this like a handle for opening it, or is this a lock? I have no idea. Oh, there's 2 of them. So maybe this is like the... Oh no, this is actually the hinge. So this must be like the handle or something. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Anyway, oh, and there's like a little screen with a computer in the middle of everything. Cool. Okay, anyway. Let me get started. So, today I want to use Material Maker. And what is Material Maker? Well, Material Maker is basically free Substance Painter or Substance Designer. And here it is. I have it installed. And yeah, let me just remove all. And you can see that what you get is like this PBR material. And you can basically make your own materials from procedural objects. So you can say, you know, you can have like a brick, right? And you say brick. There's bricks. Okay, let me use that as like an albedo, maybe. There it is. You have bricks. You can say, okay, how many times do you want to repeat? Yeah, 3 times. More rows. Less. You can set offset. You can set mortar. And so, yeah, basically procedural texturing tool, which is really good. And it's quite basic, but I noticed today when I was downloading it that the last change was actually in April. So unfortunately, it's not being updated so often. And you know what? I'm not sure if I can use a... Can I actually have pixelated textures? Because that's what I'm going to use. 3D preview, FPS limit. No, I don't think it's possible to actually output as to actually show it. Model configure, tessellated, no. Generate map. Okay, select. You can use a sphere if you want. Okay. Now we can have a plane as well, a tiled plane. Now we also have any object. This is strange. This is a strange object. We have a cylinder. A cylinder is actually quite useful because it shows you both a flat surface and a curved surface. Hello, John Zinks. Nice to see you. So yeah, that's... But I don't know if you can do... Is there, by the way, yes, Material Maker. Material Maker, yeah. Because you see that the last commit was actually on April 24. So that was a long time ago. But I noticed that they have branches which are like... they have newer stuff like unit... Because this one is actually running in Godot 3. And they have stuff running in Godot 4. My god, the network graph takes forever to generate. So let me actually see, but I wonder, can you build your own, or do you have to rebuild the whole thing? Automated builds from master branch are available there. Use it at your own risk. Oh, nice. They do actually have automated. 3 hours ago. Hey, that's not bad. Maybe I should try newest. Unless it's completely broken. Based on Godot 4. Okay, let's try this. What's this? Oh, that's just an apple for Mac. Okay, let's see. Material Maker 1.4. Okay, now I need C install. Okay, let me see if it's any stable. Scar changes. It opened. Okay. Let's see. This application may depend on other compressed files in this folder. It is recommended that you extract all the files. Interesting. Extract. That's strange. So yeah, it is actually in development. It's just that I did not see that it is being... Yeah, I didn't see the other branches. I thought that it was kind of abandoned in April. All right, so this is actually a new... Wait. Okay. Oh, that was a zip. Oh, that's why. Okay, I'm stupid. I actually just copied the zip over. Okay, let's do this. Run anyway. Does it even work? If it doesn't, I'll just go back to the previous version. Oh, there it is. Oh, they have a nice, better texture. Ah, and it just crashed, I think. Did it? Did it crash? Probably. Okay, well then I won't use the... Oh, look, they have a different... Yep, looks like it crashes. So yes, I won't use the latest version then. I wonder if there is any intermediate, more stable versions. I don't know. Yeah, well, HTML5 build, interesting. Okay, my only annoyance with the old version is... Ah, there it is. Update released. Okay. Whoa. So this is master. This is master. Okay, and then what is this? Rod's Labs. What's Rod's Labs? And this is... Oh, this is Godot 4. So yes, these are all the commits for the Godot 4 version. I see. Oh, look at that. There's even more. What is this called? Add 2D SDF. Fix export doc type. Okay, and then this is fix error. Fix error. Don't do anything item related. Okay. Nobody else? No. Okay. So yes. It would be cool to see what the new things in Godot 4 are. Okay, let me just read a little bit of commits. Fixed the Fujiti script. Maybe they're just working on getting it to work. Okay, let me get one of the... Okay, one last thing that I want to try. Let me get one of the snapshots. Let me get one of the earlier snapshots. No, wait. Not maybe the last one. Builds. Like this one is passing, but... Okay, let's go with this one. Expert Windows and Linux. Failed. Linux failed. So I'm gonna delete this one. There's two zips. That's why. That's why it didn't work. All right, let's see if I have any luck with this one. Oh, by the way, in the meantime, I want to make a in Krita actually, because I'm trying Krita out as an open source replacement for Photoshop. I want to make a little grid that will match my my hotspot texture. Why am I doing this? Because that will allow me to create a material in Material Maker. So what I actually want to do is I want to create lines that match this one in a texture. So this. So half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 halves basically inside it. Okay, let's see if I have any luck with the other Material Maker. Run anyway. No, looks like it crashes immediately. Okay, so nothing, no luck running it. Maybe it's because I'm running another instance of Godot. I doubt that that's the problem, but yeah, let me actually try. No, not. Did I just? Oh, I just removed Material Maker. Oh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, let me use the old version. Okay, yes, this one works. Okay, so let's go into Krita. And what I'm gonna do here is let's find the middle. Let's put a 2 pixel. Can you take, are there rulers that I can activate? Do guides exist in Krita? Configure view. Is there a 1 pixel thing like in no. Okay, let me see. Filter, no. Image view, show rulers, there it is. Yes, they have guides. Cool, nice. Okay, so can I set up guides? Can I? Nope. Okay. Ah, there it is. It's half. This one, what does it say? This only works on texture layers. But it doesn't allow me actually to transform a guide. Interesting. Is there a way to edit individually the guides? Layer, I don't know. Where could it be? Pixel grid. Select tools. Adjust. No, this is filters. Okay, let's Google. Krita edit guides positions. Place your cursor by the guides. Yeah, great. No, it doesn't allow you. Okay, let me just put these two, and I'm gonna destroy this. So, for the beginning, let's have a little 2 pixel wide selection. And oh, how do I move a selection? Is that a separate thing? Move a layer. This is a move a layer thing. Okay, here it is. And why does it not snap to pixels? Okay. It snaps now. Okay, let me fill this one. With black. There we go. And now I'm gonna just resize this. Can I? No, I can't. How do I resize? Take some learning experience. Okay, there it is. Okay. These guides are now in the way. So let me lock guides. Okay. Something like this, except it should be... Wait a minute. Okay, I need to extend like this. But it's hard to grab the inside. There it is. No. No, this is not the inside. Okay, wait. I'm gonna do it like this. Okay. Is that okay? All right. So, now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this. That's not duplicate. Control C. No, wait. What is this? Why did it move? Okay. Well, is there a pencil? Is there just a pencil? I just want a pencil. Tell me it has a pencil. Tell me Krita has a pencil. It doesn't have a pencil tool. All right. How do I deselect things? Escape doesn't work. Okay, there it is. A little bit of a rough ride. Okay, and what about, is there a way to fill? Fill with background color, backspace. Okay, so you just use a backspace. All right, and I don't know how to deselect. Is there a deselect somewhere? Deselect, Control Shift A. All right. So now, can I take this layer? You know, it's really hard to... Can I translate? I wanted to say it's really hard to kind of inherit Photoshop in what it can do. I tried a few softwares these days and none of them is satisfactory. And I know that Krita is like more for things for painting and not for pixel editing, but I just want one image editor that does everything. Okay, is there like transform or something? Create a transformation. Image, layer, transform. Offset layer. Yes, this is what I want. Okay, offset. Y is going to be 0. I'm going to say minus 256. There it is. Let's just check that this is 256 is in between, right? Yes, it is. It's in between. Perfect. Okay, and now I'm going to copy again. I'm going to move it to, what's the transform again? Offset layer. Layer, transform, offset layer. Doesn't have a, okay. Yeah, and Y does, it's, okay, minus 128. There we go. Copy, paste. Layer, transform, offset layer, 0, minus 164. Copy, paste, layer, transform, offset, 32, minus 32. And finally, actually I'm not sure if it's final. Transform, offset, 0, minus 16. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There was one more. Okay. And finally, we're gonna duplicate this and say layer, transform, offsets. It would be probably easier for me to program these lines if I just knew how to paint them. You're making 4 textures in, wait, oh fuck, oh no, okay. Yo, are you making 4 textures in one document? I'm just making this kind of a split. I'm gonna show you what I'm trying to do here, okay? Hello, Afro the Jod. Okay, and yeah, actually I want to have a 1 pixel here and 1 pixel at the end, at the very end here. Okay, that's it. And now let me just make sure that all the holes are filled. There it is. Okay, and now I'm gonna merge these, and I'm gonna say merge layers. Merge. Wait, there's no merge layers. There's merge with layer below. Okay, that's merge layers. It's pronounced like Jojo. Oh yeah. Oh, the hammer thing. Yeah, hotspot texturing. The hammer thing. Okay, Control C, Control V. I'm gonna rotate this now by by 90 degrees. Okay. Okay, there we go. And let me say enter, and hopefully it didn't blur. It didn't. Okay, and I'm gonna put it over here. Okay, over here. And hopefully it will perfectly match on all sides. There it is. We have 1 pixel there. We have 1 pixel on the bottom. There we go. Okay, we have perfect splits. Okay, so why did I make this? Why did I make this? Let me save the Krita file as well. Let me put that in limspace ref. No, actually, let me put this in space proj, something like that. Hotspot splits. Okay, and I'm also going to save it. I'm going to export it as let's do a PNG. Hotspot splits. There it is. Force convert, whatever. Compression. Lossless. It's lossless. Okay. Anyway, yes. So we have the PNG, and it's kind of matches this one. Well, it should actually be the. Yeah, it should. I think I made it the other way around, but it doesn't really matter. I can flip it around. Okay, so we have Material Maker here. What are you working on exactly? I am making a new textures for this, for my module, for my interior. So as you say, the hammer thing. This is my module. This is the interior of the space station that I'm making, and yeah, and this actually works well. I shut down my project, but. Yeah, this I made with hotspot texturing, but this one is made with original texture. So with the sample texture, that's what I meant. So I want to make a few more materials. And what this is, it's actually like a corridor that is basically this sort of thing. Where is it? There it is. This in the space station. This is the corridor of the space station. And so right now I'm trying to make this kind of a texture. The sort of Velcro pad that you can attach things to. And it's made out of panels. Anyway, yes. So what we can do. Oh yes, I have some screenshots. This is how it looks in game. The corridor. And right now, as you can see, it's using this kind of like dirty board texture, which doesn't look that great. Okay, so I want to like create a new ones procedurally. So we had that we have that. Where is it? Limit space proj. Okay, we have this PNG. I'm gonna drop it inside Material Maker. There it is. Okay, and now I'm gonna just put it in the albedo. Let's see how that looks. And yeah, there it is. We have it. Okay, so what this is it's just a sort of the base for my future texture. So why do I have this black and white? Well, it's because I can derive a distance from this to create a fall-off texture. Oh, I understand now, thank you. And I think it's called distance. No, it's not called distance. I forgot. Okay, I need to find Voronoi. Is it Voronoi? No, this is actually generates new. Okay, now I can't remember. Okay, damn. I'm going to have to remember what is the name of this curve which creates gradients out of black and white images. Which one is that? Which one is that? Let me remember. Value white invert. It's some kind of a gradient creation. Tonality. Bevel. I think that's the one. Let's try. Ah, yes, there it is. So, what I've created is that from a single pixel width, we can now create this sort of a fall off. So what this gives me, if I look here, what that gives me is that it gives me the ramp from like 0 to 1, right? It gives me the distance from that black point. And so with that, I can do a lot of different things. Since I know the distance from the edge, I can basically create whatever I want now. And for example, one of the things is, oh yeah, what does this one thing do? Oh, it's just the distance. Okay, yes. So for example, I could directly turn this into a normal. So if I just say normal and filter normal map, no, wait, this is not a normal. Normal, let's say it converts, it should convert height to normal. Is that normal map? Yes, I think it is. So if I just turn it into a normal, now you can see, and if I turn off albedo, you can see I have created like these, you know, like extrusions, right? Oh, that is a lovely tool. Love procedural texturing. Yeah. So Material Maker is basically like a open source version of Substance. Everything I'm using right now is open source. So Krita for making textures, for making for image editing, and Material Maker, and also of course Godot, and VS Code. Anyway. Ambient occlusion. Oh yeah, you can add some ambient occlusion as well. Since I have this bevel, I can just directly use it as ambient occlusion. Yeah, and what is really cool is that I can just like turn. I can simply. How would I call it? I can reduce it a bit. Doesn't change anything actually. Albedo is still 0. Downloading right now. Yeah. Sobel. Yeah, what's the difference between the different simple, cheap, Sobel? Okay. I think Sobel is a little bit softer. That's the only difference. Yeah, and the cool thing is once you create this texture, I can now just map different. Is it called map I need to remember. Oh yeah, I think it is a map. No wait, I can turn a bevel into something different like this, right? I can take the output and I can reduce. Oh no, the opposite. I actually wanted to turn the input smaller. So basically, that look what's happening, right? You have distance, and you're simply manipulating the distance with this simple trick, with this input max, right? And so I can like reduce the size of it if I want, right, from this single bevel. Okay, so for example, I've created a little bit of a wait. Why does this work? This should turn. Oh, it has gone crazy. This should be 0. Interesting. Did it not update? Strange. I'm actually pushing in this texture, which has nothing else than color, than white color. So how does this happen? Why did it create a normal map out of nothingness? Buffer. No, I should always buffer. What is the strength? Okay, strength is just like how much should it be slanted. This is weird. It's like it's actually buffering my previous thing and not this one. Strange. Yeah, you see, this works. But this refuses to work. Interesting. Is this a bug in the software? Oh, maybe it's not clamped. Ah, I see. Saturate? No, it doesn't have saturate. Clamp. But yeah, the output max should actually be that. No? I see. I think it's above 1. That's the problem. How do I clamp here? Maximum? Okay, maybe it's part of math. Clamp. Is there clamp? Please tell me there's clamp. Or saturate, at least. Ping pong. Sign. Gosh, no there isn't. So I'm gonna have to do a min-max. Or maybe there is a way to do clamp. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to max. So, no, actually min. Yeah, whatever is smaller. There it is. Yeah, that makes sense. So it wasn't clamped. It's not automatically clamped. It would be nice to have a little clamp, like, boolean here. Clamp on minimal nodes. Yes. So yeah, what you can do now, as I was saying, is you can just adjust this and you get a wider bevel, right? And that's pretty much it. And if I want to make it a little bit rounder, I simply use a blur, right? And that's it. Let's do a little blur. Grid size, I don't know. Let's try to glur this. It doesn't exist. It's too blurry. That's why. But I should increase contrast. Okay, let's do a 1024. What if I blur before? Like this. Well, I can always increase contrast with this. No, with this. If I wanted. But do I want it? Okay, yeah, let's put the blur afterwards, after all. What the hell? Tones. There we go. Okay, so blur, math. Okay, so that should mean that there is a little bit input. Okay. Something like that. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create these filleted panels, right? Like this. And I want to try to see if I can get something to look like that. How can I move my cube? Ah, there it is. Not bad, not bad actually. It does look filleted. And then what I can also do is I can fill the same thing. I can use for ambient occlusion, of course. But I can reduce it a bit. I can reduce the size of it. Yeah, so now I have these tiny minimal pieces which are kind of ridiculous. Yeah, what's actually the size of this? Oh, it's, I don't need 2000. What if I use 500? Yeah, maybe I don't need it bigger than 500. And yeah, I wish I could set, no, it doesn't have transparency, but I wish I could set it to be pixelated, so that I actually see what's happening. Okay. So there we go. We have a few panels. And what I can do as well is, well, if I, yeah, this reducing ambient occlusion does nothing. I think it's because it's overriding. I can, let's multiply a bit. Multiply this by 0. Well, by 0. No, I actually don't want to multiply. I want to add, because this is actually white, right? Oh, clamp result. Yes, absolutely. You see, this one has clamp, but the other one didn't have clamp. What I actually mean, I see. So I can actually use clamp just like that. There's my clamp. I don't need to use a minimum. I can use I can just use math and just clamp like that, because it doesn't have any saturate or anything. Okay, let me actually use a remap. Grayscale, yeah, this should actually be a grayscale map. Is there a way to remap, minimum, maximum, remap so grayscale image for using as an input map. I don't know if this is the same thing. Yeah, I think it is. So I can use this instead. Interesting. But it does behave differently. Let's see. Profile. Oh yeah, you can also change it with the profile. Roman numerals. Are you kidding me? Didn't know that exists. Okay, let me go with no, I don't want a pattern. I don't want the noise. Filter. Math. Smooth min-max. Interesting. Is it called a min-max? Min-max? No. What does smooth min-max give me? Interesting that it doesn't actually rescale. But there is a smoothness parameter. Yeah, I do actually want a remap, but I thought that there's a grayscale version of it, which might be a little. Oh, slope. Is it a slope? No, I don't. I doubt it's slope. Miscellaneous. Let's see. Common export morphology multi-wrap. Yeah, I could use remap, but I don't actually understand what this means. Smooth curvature. Super sample. Custom UV. Occlusion. What does occlusion node do? You take. Oh, this is a better. This might be a better one. Okay, let's use remap. No, let's use the tones map because that one worked. Okay, so what does actually ambient occlusion give me? Okay, I can increase the radius. Decrease the radius. I should probably put it to 512. Yeah, this is actually good. This is actually pretty good. All right. So what about smoothness? Oh, this looks cool from this side. What about smoothness? How smooth should it be? There, no roughness. And metallic. Yes, if it's made of felt. The strange thing is that everything can be negative value as well. It's extremely confusing. So you can have more roughness. Wow. Rougher than rough. Okay, and albedo is like some kind of a boring beige. But I do want to add some dirt. Do we have some dirt? Okay, dirt. Scale. You can randomize as well. We can add to albedo. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, what if I reduce the scale? Doesn't really change anything. Beautiful. Okay. Dirt 2, dirt 3. What's the difference? Okay, and I'm gonna remap this as well. Let's see, let's use this remap instead. Oh, there's also gradient. Yeah, I just remembered that I could actually use that one. There it is. Something like this. Still looks pretty boring. Okay. Colorize. Oh, colorize. That's the one. That's the one I meant. Yes. So if you use that one, you can basically use it as a remap if you move this. Sort of like this, yeah. So yeah, I can make this some kind of a grayish or beige. And then have this be something a little brighter. Still looks terrible. Feels to me like they're the coloring is like it doesn't have a lot of Like there's not a lot of bit depth, like it's losing bit depth. Let's try to use noise, just noise. Oh no, this is not correct. Is there white noise? White noise, yes there is. Let's do a 512. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of white noise. Beautiful. To the albedo. Let's actually use that. Wrong. I wanted to put this one. And then put this one. No, wait. What is this? Okay. I have a feeling like there's too much of a... Yeah. This is what I feel like when you get into a position. It becomes too much of a bit depth. Problem. Like this, but if I try to push it over. Okay, if I try to remap this. No, not to that remap. Let's use the tones remap. And then sort of crush it into some boring gray color. Ah, yeah, there it is. Finally. It does actually work. Okay. This is the boring gray that we have. Hello, best dev. And what if I actually add that to normal, I wonder? Normal. No, I think that's gonna be too much. That's gonna be too much. Okay, I want to add a little bit of some kind of a dirt on top. By the way, your Discord link and your Twitter links to some other Discord. What? Your Discord link and your Twitter links. How is this possible? It should, my channel is like Notka's Games, is it? I think the link is cut off. Ah! Oh! I actually had a problem with this before. Damn. Damn. And I had to redo it, and now it's wrong again. Cool. Yeah, it must be cut off. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Well, I can't actually change it right now. Okay, let's see. Let's me for a moment. I'm just gonna check my Twitch. Sorry about that. Let's see. Where is my Twitter? GitHub, Nauticus Games, Discord. Oh no, it is correct. Wait. Are you talking about Nautica, like below the stream? Your Twitch one is fine. Ah, my Twitter link. Your Twitter links to some other Discord. My Twitter. Okay, let's see. Oh shit! It is cut off. Ah, so I think. Okay. Yes, I'm just gonna remove it for now. Join my games Discord. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna remove everything. Well, you can go to my website and there's a link. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry for creating a sketch. I saw that the link was basically R8. Yeah. So I think that Twitter changed. So what happened is that Twitter changed. Before, a link was actually included in the, like, you know, it wouldn't add additional characters if it was a link. But now, obviously, you know, they need to save it. They need to have their Twitter blue thing. So I think they actually made links be limited. Like, links are now included in the character quota. So that's why it got cut off. But no, I didn't have a problem with that on Twitter. I had a problem with that somewhere else. But that's, yeah, it sucks. Anyway. Okay, anyway. Let's see. So we are here making these panels. We're here making these panels. And I want to add a little bit of dirtiness. Let's increase the albedo. Okay, so for the dirt, let's find some noise. Let's some nice noise. Value of warp FBM. Is FBM the one that I'm looking for? I can't remember. FBM noise. Yeah, this is a good, except that it's iterations. Okay, well, you have to increase the iterations. But it's still, you can see these giant pixels. Okay, let's see. Let's see how this looks like. Okay, let me just output LB. Oh, you know what? Let me just save this just in case. Just in case. It's actually in the other photos, games, projects, dev. No, it's not an engine. What am I talking about? It's actually a Nautica limspace proj interior panels, something like that. procedural textures. Okay, procedural textures. Good. It goes. Yeah. Anyway, so let's see how this looks like. FBM noise. Okay, not that bad. Not that bad. It's a bit blurry. And yeah, but I still see. Ah, there we go. This is where I find the noises. Okay, now I remember. Value, Perlin. Let's go with Perlin noise. Or should I? Voronoi, cellular. You can always see these cells somehow. Scale. Folds. Okay, it even has folds. Iterations. Aha, after some point you don't even see it, the iterations. So above 5 is not even necessary. Ah, there we go. Little less. Okay, offset. Interesting. Scale. Okay, scale folds. I don't know, no folds. What about simplex? Simplex looks good. Okay. We have this Perlin noise. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit. You know, we can also add some dirt. We can add some dirt from the original. Do the procedural textures get baked when you export them, or does you skip the math? No, it gets baked. It gets baked. Maybe I can find some dirt textures. Let's find some random dirt. And I'm gonna search for photo textures, because why not? Okay, we have this leaks. Dirty concrete. Do I have any kind of generic flakes that I could use? It's too specific. I could use this one. I don't know. Let's see. What is this? It is some kind of a wall. Okay, let's try with one of these. Okay, I'm gonna use that one. Let's see. Old worn plaster. Okay, well, this is plaster, but let's see. Let's see how that looks like. This is perfectly 512. Oh yeah, it is too plastery. But you know what? I can just blur it a bit. I can add some noise. And, you know, it can look faithful. This is cool that you can actually combine, you know, different textures. What is white like? Okay. Yeah, I'm really missing seeing like procedural fixed aspect ratio. It's the same thing. Clamp. Okay. So let's compress this one. Remap. No, I'm gonna use the tones remap. Okay, how does that look like? Burning. Okay, yeah, no, I actually wanted to use the output. So I can add a little bit of something like, okay, I could remap so that it's very, very light. Very, very light. But it still provides a little bit of a color. You know, maybe I can add some saturation. Can I saturate? Adjust HSV. Let's see. Saturate. There it is. Okay. And now what I can do is I can simply multiply this. Multiply. Can I? No, this is grayscale math. Is this grayscale math? I think so. Yeah. No, I'm not going to use grayscale math. I think it might be called mix. No, it's called blend. Yeah. Background, foreground, and opacity. Okay, opacity, blend, and that's going to be multiply. So we multiply the 2. Okay. Yeah, we see a little bit of dirt. I might reduce it a bit. So if I use the whole thing, okay. Well, I can also increase contrast like this. Slightly. So here we go. A little bit of plaster is good. Oh yeah, one more thing is that I could add some like more dirt on the inside or the outside. So because we have this, whoops, no, I didn't want to do that. Save. Because I have this thing. Which is like distance from the edge, right? What I can do is I can add a little bit of noise to, for example, the middle, right? And I can say multiply. Yeah, I could actually multiply this with simple math. Whoops, multiply. Okay, there we go. And then I could add a little bit, could blend these two together. But I'm gonna add screen. What? Okay, it doesn't work. Sometimes I remember it had this problem where it wouldn't latch. Okay, so there we go. And I can actually give different opacity, right? So I can make a little bit, I can make it a little brighter in the middle or something. If I really want to make it brighter, maybe I don't want to make it brighter. Okay. So there we go. We have a little bit of dirt. And a little bit of brighter middle. Okay, something like this. So that you can see the difference is a little bit better. One more thing I could do is I could sharpen the final result. Sometimes I do this. And I do for some textures. But not all the time. there, because it can be very attacking. And this one doesn't have a sharpening parameter. This one is just like a dumb sharpen. Oh, interesting. Sometimes it reveals some interesting weird things. Okay, let's not sharpen for now. Okay, let's just do this kind of a panel carpet. It almost looks like carpet. This is the amount of normal, right? Yeah, let's do it for 1. Okay, and now I'm gonna export. And we already have like export Godot, but I don't know how this is gonna look like. I actually do want to try it in Blender. I wonder how this is going to look like. Okay, so this is what's the name of it again? Interior panels. And there we have it. It's somewhere. Space proj. Let's see what we have created. We have created some textures with some normals that I can actually use in my game. I wonder if these are compatible. With this. Actually, let me find the original texture. What does it look like? Ah, it actually is mirrored X-wise. Let me be consistent, and I'm gonna just mirror X-wise mirror it. Okay. Like this. Hopefully that works. Does it? Oh, this one actually mirrors the whole thing. This one actually is like symmetry. Flip sides. This is not the mirror that I was thinking of. I think what I need to do is I need to transform. Maybe I need to scale. Scale XY. This is X scale 3D SDF scale texture. Whoa, what is this? This is weird. No, this is texture 3D scale transform. Yeah, I think it's actually this one, not mirror. So I'm just gonna take this one and I'm gonna transform it into I'm gonna scale it by -1. No, not Y. Actually, whoops. Actually, it should be scale X. There it is. And let's export that. Export again. Okay, nice that it has like export again. And there it is. Albedo panels. Let's actually try. Expel. What is this? PTX. Mimicry. Oh, PTX. PTX. Is that readable by Godot? I'm not actually sure. Let's try. And you know what? I'm going to go to sleep in like 15 minutes. But let me see what art. Okay, let me add this in here. I guess I should add all of them. There it is. We have the texture. Like, can I just drop it onto something? Of course not. Oh, there it is. It does work. But what happens actually if I do this? That is the question, because this is it going to override the texture? Okay, let me. Oh, I don't think I've actually forked. Well, I'm not gonna try it. Let's see what happens if I do this. Okay, this is strange because we have now changed this. Did it create an override material? Surface material. No, it has actually applied it. Oh, it actually put it here. But it means that it's overridden now. I'm completely confused about. Surface 0. Sample hotspot. No, this is the sample hotspot, but where... Why is it not surface material override? Okay, that's why I want to see the difference. Ooh, many changes. Okay, art. Hotspot materials, let's do this later. Audio also no, but scripts. Oh, I changed some scripts. Test box joints. Yes, reverb, player movements. Yeah, this is actually creating the... This was a little bit of cleanup. Okay, let me change everything here. And Blender, I'm not gonna override it yet. Mixer, I also have that. Okay. And audio, I'm not gonna submit it yet. Okay, everything before stream 7. Stuff before stream 7. Okay, so let's see what actually changes if I just drop a material like this and I save. What has changed? The main TSC. Material load external resource. A material override. Yes, it is actually the material override. But it doesn't actually show here. In the material over... Ah, there it is. It is in geometry material override. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, let me actually put it... Wait a minute. Why can't I put it on both things? Oh, look, it's a bug. I'm just removing the overrides. Oh. Oh, I'm removing the override by going over it. Okay. So yeah, let's see how it looks like in game. Oh, by the way, I should...
Another day in station.
Is it pixelated? It isn't, yes. So I need to change everything into pixelated. But this looks okay. It looks boring. It still looks like concrete. But it does look like panels. And by the way, there are some gaps here, which are a little bit annoying. But okay, it. Maybe those are actually the pixel gaps that I have there. And it's maybe the Sobel, the normal generator that can't really generate exact. But yeah, I feel like this could be also smaller. Like it could be even more pixelated. I feel like it should be more, the textures should be more noisy. Because the previous texture looked way better than the new one. I can always add something on top. Yeah, it looks maybe too good today. So it didn't apply. Looks bright in crevices. True. Maybe the occlusion. What is ORM? Oh, it's occlusion roughness metal, I think. Let's see. Occlusion. It does have a texture. Texture channel. Red and roughness is green. Okay. Oh, the cool thing is in Godot you can actually choose a channel. You can't do that in Unity. Light effect. Oh, there you go. There you go. You need to put it to 1. Light effect. Maybe. Or maybe this is just like, I see. Maybe light effect. I mean, occlusion shouldn't be dependent on light. Occlusion should actually be dependent on like ambient light. But yeah, this looks better when it's at least to me it looks better when it's has a light effect. Okay, roughness, can I reduce it? How does it look like when it's very reflective?
Another day in station.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that floor reflection. Wait a minute. It's not screen space. Because I can see stuff outside. Does Godot have some kind of ray tracing actually? This is impressive. Because I thought it's like yeah, I'm definitely hiding the box with my interesting. Ah, yeah, there is some kind of you can see that its updates actually really slowly. There's something is going on, definitely. Some kind of a maybe there is like a cube map generation going on in parallel. Interesting, but it's like it's not updating every frame. Strange. I never saw this technique before. Yeah, it looks jittery. Yeah, it is jittery, but I think what it's trying to do is like it's maybe it's like transform every frame it's transforming the matrix, like skewing the matrix of reflection or something, but then it only updates every other frame, the actual cube map. Something like that. Does it have that too? Looks like it rebakes it then when you move a certain distance. Yeah, maybe it is distance dependent actually. That's true. But yeah, nice. It's a dirty reflection. Okay, roughness. Let's get it back. But what if I do medium roughness? Okay, let's try that.
Another day in station.
Yeah, this looks now default Unity material. By the way, it's funny that it's also reflecting the lines. It's trying to reflect the GL lines, like, because they're in 3D space, I guess. Looks cool. I do have to say it does look cool. Although a little bit plasticky. A little bit too plasticky with no smoothness variation. A little too 90s CGI, That's what I meant. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, let's just complete the roughness for now. And apply this hammer type mapping in Blender. It's called Dream UV. That's the plugin that you can use. So the way it works is that you create a plane. Where which you split like this, like your texture. You say, okay, split here, split here, split here, so that it follows the texture exactly. And then what you do is you just take take anything, and you say, and yeah, you put a hotspot material, and you say hotspot, and it will automatically create hotspots. Oh my god, this actually looks a lot better. I should not use my automatic hotspotting. Yeah, but I should do an art pass on everything. Look, and it even does the circular stuff, tubular stuff, which is pretty awesome actually. And I don't know why it's using this big. Yeah, so if you want to, you can actually make, like, I could now take this and split these, like, because it's trying to use a single plane, a single quad for the whole thing. So if you say mark seam, now redo the hotspot, there it is. It actually used the higher resolution because it's a smaller patch that it uses. Nice, definitely will try this. Yeah, it's called Dream UV, and it's on GitHub. There it is. And yeah, this is actually the default texture that I was using because it has this one built in. There it is, example Atlas. You can also download it from there. There it is. That's the one that I was using. Yeah, I should definitely redo the cupola because this one was just made with automatic. But I do want to create more textures for the hull. Okay, so this is cool. This is cool. We have one material, right, for the panels. And yeah, you know what? Let's make a material for the outside as well. And the outside is more like a painted material. Kind of wary using plugins because Blender changes so fast. Yeah, but this one actually works. Even if it was last year, was the last commit, it actually works just fine in the latest stable Blender. Okay. So yeah, for the interior, yes, no, what did I want? I forgot what I wanted. I wanted to make a slightly better texture for these ones. For the exterior panels. Yeah, and let me actually look at some of the high resolution. Oh yeah, by the way, one more thing I wanted to do. I wanted to pixelate it. I wanted to pixelate here, these panels. Can I do import? I forgot what it was. How does that work? I need to remember where is filtering actually happening. Albedo. Can't remember where the filtering actually happens. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen in material, right? That would be weird if it did. But you never know. No, I don't see any. I need to Google. Godot. Filtering nearest texture. Applying nearest neighbor filter into a big light map. Preventing blurry pixel art using nearest. Open the import tab. Double click the texture. Import tab. Disable filtering for. Okay, it's called filtering. Then I did not see it. Where the hell is it? Map maps, limit, roughness, fix alpha border. I don't see any options. Interesting. Okay, how did I make my my this into a non-filtered object? In the import tab. Go to the import doc, change the filter there, and where the hell is the filter? I don't know, I'm just confused. In Godot. Godot 4. No option for pixel perfect filtering. Yeah, there it is. Filter option now in the material instead of the texture itself. It is in the material. Shading. Shading mode per pixel. Transparency. Where the hell is it? Resource. You can search those properties at the top. Sampling. It's sampling. Where is sampling? Oh, there it is. It's all the way bottom. There we go. But it does have maps as well. Okay, here we go. Finally. Reminds me of how I was looking for stuff in Blender 4 while reading docs for Blender 3. Yeah. Yeah, the pixel density is too big. I want to make something chunkier. Oh. Keep forgetting the sound I made. But look at that. It has some kind of a dithering pattern, which I actually really like. I don't know what it is. Is it like Godot is like compressing it or something? It's a weird pattern, but it looks kind of nice. Okay, so now sorry, I was just shaking my lamp so it starts working. What did I want to do? I forgot. Yeah, I wanted to actually make a similar texture for the external parts. But I'm thinking if I should just reuse the same one. Yeah, let me actually look at some nice photos and see if there is stuff. I have some photos here. Okay, these are all of the interior. But somewhere I have exterior photos. There it is. I should also do some procedural solar panel textures. Okay, very blurry. Great photo, but very blurry. Let's see. Oh, look at that nice cloth there. And nice colors, by the way. It has red and blue lighting. Nice tones. Okay. And on the inside, I should also make some generic metallic for the grappling. Maybe I can even add some bolts, like some nuts to the edges. You know, like I could take here in Krita, I could create some. Okay, is there some good texture? It could be compression with very low res textures. I have an idea. I have a little bit of a crazy idea. I'm gonna add. Whoops. I'm gonna add a new texture. How do you paint in this program? Okay, this is the brush. Okay, you need to take it. Okay, this is a very hard one. Okay. Oh, there is the pencil. But the pencil is like, it's orienting like that. Can I actually turn off this weird rotation? How is it called? I wish I knew how that is called. Blending modes. That's not. Oh, it's this original preset. Set eraser modes. Rotation check mark on the left. On the left. Was it in the edit? Ah, there it is. Cool. Okay. That's the one. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so I can do something like this. It's a little bolt that I can copy everywhere. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let's do a little bit of a test. Okay, can I select them? Can I select them both? Okay. Oh, I'm selecting everything. Oh. Okay, I'm copying everything, but I'm not moving everything. Okay, you have to be in the select mode, I guess. Something like this, right? All right. And yeah, I'm just gonna copy it everywhere. Maybe there is actually even a way to create this procedurally in Material Maker. There must be. but I think I'll be relatively fast. And I said I'm gonna go to sleep in a few minutes. Well, a little bit of a delay of sleeping. Okay, and what else is there? There's this. Let's do that here. And then finally, we have this. And then in the last ones, there's no room for nuts. But I might add them anyway. Okay. So now we have a bunch of these. Let me try to select. Can I rectangle select layers? No. Okay, what I could do. Oh, what's the deselect? Control Shift A. Okay, so this is the paint layer, right? Yes. This is the nuts. I'm gonna just merge everything. Merge layers. Okay. I'm just gonna copy it like this if this works. Can I? Okay, yeah, this works. No, that doesn't work. It does. It's not like Photoshop. Oh. Okay. I can't repeat. That's interesting texture setup. Is there a rect for every panel size? Yeah. Fuck. What am I? Yeah, I'm just so confused in this piece of software. Okay. Okay, this is driving me nuts. Let me change. I'm just so used to Control D. Okay. Control D for deselect. Where's preferences? Edit. No, it's not there. Select. No. Tools. No. Window. No. Help. Where to configure? Okay. Keyboard shortcuts. Can I search per? No, I can't search per key. Control D. Does Control D do anything? Okay, I'm gonna just say deselect. Control Shift A. Okay, let's do a custom, which is Control D. Okay, it's not complaining. Okay. What is this? This is nothing. And what is this? This is the last line of bolts. So, yeah, let me actually just do this. And move layer, it's T, of course, completely unreachable. Okay. All right, here we go. Is that all? we are missing a few up here. We're missing a few on top. One is here. Right? 3. Actually, one is here. There should be 3 pixels. Okay. One is here. And then we have here, and then we have these. Well, maybe these tiny panels are superfluous. Oh, fuck. What did I do? Okay, this. Okay, finally. Finally. Okay, I'm gonna save this. And I'm gonna save this as a separate file. These are just guides. And I'm gonna export this as hotspot nuts. Okay. So now I can take these nuts, I can put them here. And let's see how this looks like. If I just put it in the albedo. Okay, they need to be flipped around. There we go. Okay, so I can actually use these dots as so yeah, basically what I can do now is I can change it however I want. I could add some blur. Okay. I could add some blur in them to make them like, okay, this is too much blur. Just a slight blur. And so this could be basically like ambient occlusion behind a thing. And this I could take it into like, is there a contrast? Brightness contrast. Okay, let's add some contrast. And I can actually turn it into. Okay, yeah. I wish I saw this texture better. Can I somehow zoom in the texture? No. Okay. I can zoom in here. Increase the contrast to make it sharper, and then I can say gradient colorize. Yeah, that's the one. And I can basically say that this is metal, like flip them around. Okay, and I say this is metal. And I can also say this is very smooth. Well, but it needs to be rough, so it's the other way around. Something like that. And we have some reflection, although it looks a little bit silly. And I can multiply. Well, yes, it's a little bit silly because this should be part of the albedo as well. Yeah, let's multiply. No, I don't want to multiply, I want blend. Okay, this is gonna be 1, and this is gonna be multiply. Multiply these two. Oh no, I should actually... No, I should actually multiply the original. No. Wait. I should take this one. Yeah, it's all already white. No, I actually should add. I should add the two. This one and this one. Yes, perfect. And then if I make them into albedo, there we go. We have like, you know, screws, kind of. Doesn't actually look that bad. Let me export and see how it looks like in Godot. Godot for standard. There we go. Overrides, yes. But should I actually bake them directly into it? I don't know. Okay, let's do it like this. Show in file manager. Okay, export. No difference. Why is there no difference? Do I need to update this? Okay, can something work correctly and in Godot? Can something update correctly in Godot? That's what I meant.
Another day in the station.
No, it doesn't have the nuts. Okay, so what the hell? How do I update this? Do I need to re-import manually? No. I don't understand. What if there's a concept of smart object in this app? Okay, why doesn't this update? This is the one with nuts, no? Oh, it doesn't have nuts. Wait. Then this is the problem. Oh, wait. I didn't even export. Export again. I forgot to say okay. Oh, fucking kidding me? There it is. Okay. Let's replace. Oh, I also need to replace everything, of course. Oh, there it is. Now it works. Okay, it has nuts and it's pixelated. It is very bright though.
Another day in the station.
Yeah. It's almost unnoticeable because it's very, very bright. There should be at least noticeable smoothness of the nuts. No? Yeah, I can see the reflection of the wire. Yeah, there's too much light now. Too much light reflection from these lights. Let's remove them. Well, removing them has not done much. So yeah, you can see that they're kind of getting brighter, but I think that the compression and everything is making them a bit, yeah, a bit weird. They're too small. That's the problem. I was hoping for some nice reflection from the nuts. Yeah, there, you can actually see it. Finally some reflection. There it is. Look at that. It does behave like metal. Okay. It's just so small, and I think the compression fucks it up. So it doesn't look like a circle. But yeah, at least you can see if some things shining. And of course, I should add this to ambient occlusion as well. But yeah, there we have some nuts that we can use for other stuff. You should be able to turn the compression off in the settings. Only if you want to. Yeah, that's the question. Do I really want to? Maybe I don't. Yeah, but this is a relatively easy way to add things to panels. Okay, so I think that I should also add these hinges. Actually, yeah, you can see, yeah, as I said, all these panels have hinges. Where was it? Yeah, there it is. This is the thing with the hinges. There it is. This one. This one. You know, one of the things is that all these pictures are also public domain. Oh, look at that. Look at that reflection. This is exactly what I was looking for. So you can see that this is metal because it reflects, it shines. A neighbor filtering. Is there a neighbor filtering option in Material Maker? No, that's what sucks. Because that's why I wanted to find some newer version, because I thought maybe they added it. I mean, but yeah, right now. Oh, environment editor. Right now there is no way to change it, but I wish there was. Maybe. I mean, thing is, you can always. It's open source, so you can get it, but the new Godot 4 version doesn't work for me, so I don't know. Pull requests. Let's see pull requests. Maybe somebody tried to make it. Fix dynamic materials. Remember preview. No. Log scale. High poly to low poly. Bakers. I'm pretty sure there is like one of the issues is like nearest. Yeah, let's look for nearest. There it is. Add support for input image interpolation modes. Feature enhancement. They're interpolating as something else than the nearest neighbor. Oh, this is for inputs. Input image interpolation modes. Okay, let's just call filter. May add some texture sample filter type control in texture buffer. What does this even mean? May add some texture sample filter type control in texture buffer, such as point or linear. No, yeah, this is for textures and not for output. Filter ing. Font too small. For closed. Option to disable texture filtering in 3D preview. This used to be the case since 40 was merged, but the merge code is no longer present. When re-enabling that code, it might be a good idea to make not use filtering. Pretty sure I'm not the only one who wants to procedurally generate pixel art images. For that, I need. Okay, so it was commit material updated material node to disable filtering. Wait a minute. Material nodes to disable filtering for textures. Node to the. Is there a special node? Pixelize. I mean, there is pixelize, but I doubt that's the that's the thing. No, this should be a preview. Like it shouldn't. What's this? No, that's just a transparency size. Yeah, that's the size. Oh, are you kidding me? So they made it 256, it's pixelated. And 512 is smooth. What this is stupid. Why would you do this? I can't believe you. Oh my god. Why would you make it 512 is pixelated and nothing else? My god. So I have to export in 512. Wow. I was searching and nothing. So apparently everything that's like 256 and below, that is pixelated. Everything above, it's such an arbitrary number. So this is the thing. If image size is less, texture flags, flag filter. So it's a Godot, it's a GD. Can I actually modify GD somewhere? Scripts, examples, export. Nodes. Which one is that? Gen material. Actually, I don't think that is modifiable. Sources. No, this is doc. Examples. Export. My god, so many examples. I didn't even check the examples. Export library. Export meshes. No, it doesn't have code. So you would have to build your own thing if you just change this thing in code. I have 512 pixel art atlas. Yeah, exactly. And this, I'm using it for hotspotting. So that sucks. It's just why not just fucking add an option for filtering instead of arbitrary number like switching? Okay. Yeah. I wish I could actually build this. But I don't want to get into building it. And there's no documentation about building, is there? Building your own. Anyway, it's too late. I have to go to sleep. I'm waking up at 9, so 6 hours. Anyway. Anyway. Um, Let me try to blend these bolts with my old texture. So this is the old texture, right? Yes. Okay, so basically I need to add this, and I need to multiply. Okay, I'm gonna screen this into this. Opacity. Okay. Is there actually PBR? No. Is there metal? Metal. Ah, yes, there is metal. Great. So you can pick your own metal, like gold. Well, no, I don't want to gold, but should be iron. No. How big is the difference between aluminum and iron? Yeah, nickel. Nickel is actually yellowish. I didn't even know. Silver is very white. Titanium. Let's go with iron. Oh, it even has a roughness value. Yeah, it should be 0 rough. Okay. So, why is there 4 outputs? It doesn't say anything about outputs. Okay, so basically what this is that it should become the color. Maybe this is the smoothness. Maybe this is albedo. And this might be metal or something. Oh, what is this? Pink, black. Ooh. And this is yellow. I don't know. It's definitely the first one. So yes, basically I need to multiply these two to get the color of the metal. Oh, yeah. Actually, I need to lerp between the metal. So instead, I'm gonna can I lerp? Mix, hard mix. No, that's actually normal, right? That's lerping. And now I provide this as a lerper. Okay, and then I give it. No, it's the opposite. It's actually this one. Okay, and the background should be this. Yes, that's it. So I can delete this. I can use this. It's really hard to see these connections, by the way, with the with the background. Can you actually turn off the background? You can. Okay, and now I can use that. There we go. We have metallic nuts. And of course, we have this blur as well. So this one is going to be ambient occlusion. So ambient occlusion, there it is. I'm going to add. Gonna multiply, I guess. this and that. There we go. So we have the occlusion from the nuts as well. And there we go. But the thing is that I don't actually need nuts in this one. I was just trying out. I was just trying out metalness and my nuts. And if I want bigger nuts, I can just blur and yeah, if I want bigger nuts, right? Take this transform. Can just increase. Oh yeah, I can decrease the contrast as well. Can decrease the brightness. Yeah, if you want smaller nuts, I increase the brightness. There we see them. If not, I decrease. Yeah, and then this one is the blur, but I want the blur of that. All right. Is there any occlusion now even? There is. I could increase a little bit of contrast if I wanted more occlusion. Brightness 0. Contrast 1. No, actually, it's not the contrast that I want. It's the remap that I want. But I think this is good as well. Okay. Save. I'm gonna export it and export again. Nice. We have combined the nuts and bolts. Are my nuts here? They are. They're hard to see. Yeah, I think the compression is messing it up.
Another day in the station.
It looks less good than the last time. Yeah, it does have reflection, but only on the edges. You know, it should also have normals. I forgot about that. uh, okay, let's do a normal map of this. Ooh, look at that. Okay, is there a normal map? Blend, yes. Let's do this on top of this. Oof. Now we're talking. Okay, yeah, this is too much. Let's try. Okay, this is even more too much. Ah. There it is. So yeah, let's not make it like a how do you call it? Like a bolt. Okay, let's see if this renders better. Oh, not yeah. This is a game changer now. Gonna head up for the night. Oh yeah, goodbye. I wasn't reading the messages. We need a toggle. I have 512 pixel art atlases. Also texture node. I might use tiny texture to repeat it, for example. Gonna head up for the night. CS degree versus bootcamp. Can you give me your opinion? Thank you. I don't actually know much about bootcamp. I learned most of it myself. But yeah, I don't know. It depends what you want to do, I think. If you want to make games, then it's not really relevant. If you want to get a good job in a company, then yeah, probably the degree is relevant. Yeah, this looks nice. Like, at least it looks like it has something, you know. It has something in the edges there. It's not just bare. Okay, but actually, what I want to do. Okay, let me try to do one more thing. Classic. Let's try to do one more thing. I want to go back to the Zvezda thing. And I want to take whatever this is. I think this is probably the latch. Okay. I'm gonna take a photo of it. Is there any good... No, there is no, because this is blurred. Okay. Oh, look, there are some nuts. There are some nuts after all. Okay, and then I also need a picture of the hinges. There it is. Okay, maybe I can use this one. Okay, and what I can do now is I can drop this into Krita. Where's ShareX? ShareX. Okay, hello. Insert as new layer. Okay. Insert as new layer. Yes. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna erase everything that's not relevant. How do I change size? There's size. Okay. Okay, let's see what the capabilities of transformations. Transform tool. Okay, can I shear? Yes. I can. Okay, can I scale? Yes, I can. All right. We have a little thing here. That I can actually put here on the sides. Okay, can I make it, how big is it compared to the whole thing? Oh, and it actually has like it actually has a little bit of a wedge shape. I could have actually drawn it myself, probably. That would have been better instead of just copying the one. But for this one is more useful. Okay, so you can actually do it like this. That looks better. I'm just gonna cut this out. Everything that's extra. Okay, this one is like, what's going on here? Okay, like this something. But I'm gonna increase contrast. Where are adjustments? There are no adjustments. Adjust. Auto contrast. Oh, auto contrast is not bad. Cool. Okay, so we have a hinge. And then we're gonna put this thing. How do I select this? I don't. Okay, I'm gonna first, unlike the last time I did it, I'm gonna take the whole thing, transform. Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's now again clear up everything I don't need. I'm gonna take only the center. Copy selection to new layer. Nice. I'm really missing like this line tool. Okay, I need to do it like this. Okay, once you reduce it, it becomes cooler. It does actually look wider in real life. All right. Something like this. Okay, let's try to auto contrast. Not bad. Okay, and now I can just put it everywhere, just like in real life. It's kind of like next to the page. Let's see. Is it in the same line? No, it's not. It's actually a little bit higher. So now I can do the same thing as I did. But now we have only 2 of those. Like this. Oh yeah, and this is a cool thing, because I can just take, yeah, I can make them actually open vertically. Like if I take these 2, oh, no, not these 2. Is it possible to select? Okay, let's merge all of these. Merge with layer below. There it is. Let me take all. Yeah, that's it. Maybe these could be even single ones. Okay, and then let's turn this. Let's put. Okay. So this one. This should be all the same thing. And this I'm gonna copy like what? What? Select the area has no pixels. Oh. Okay, can I actually copy in the same folder? Maybe not. Oh yeah, well now I can actually take the same ones to everything. Okay, let's take the first one. Okay, I don't need to take the first one, I can do it like this. Okay, I'm gonna take all of them. What is this? Yeah, it's Control E. Ah, it's the same one, but they're all already merged, so all right. And then I'm just gonna copy all of them over to here, and then over to here, and that's it, because everything else is unopenable. Okay, so what did we get with this? Well, we have another texture that we can use, and yeah, actually nuts are not combined. Let's call them nuts. What? Nuts. Hinges. No, these are hinges actually. These are latches. Okay, and then these are hinges, no? Wait. Okay, some latches disappeared. This is nothing. Okay. I'm gonna combine these, and these are hinges. Okay. Cool. And now I can only export those. Export hinges. But, oh yeah, can I actually export with alpha? I can. I should be able to. Export hotspot hinges. Material maker. It does actually use alpha. Nice. Okay, let's take this and let's just add. Oh yeah, I actually need to lerp with alpha. Separate. No. How do you split RGB? Split, decompose. Okay. And now I'm gonna. This is the final albedo. I'm gonna blend with alpha. Okay, and blending between this and this. Or is it the other way around? It's the other way around. Right? Yeah, there are the hinges. Cool, okay. And then I'm just gonna put that into albedo. Look at that. We have some hinges. But there's something wrong. There's something wrong because I didn't flip this texture. Where is it? Damn it. Come on, don't do that. Just put it inside here. Sometimes the Material Maker just refuses to join. There it is. Okay. And also this. There we go. And of course this should be also metal and smoothness and stuff. But hey, for now let's do just this. Export again. Okay. Let's see how big it is in game. Maybe it's too big, you know. There they are. There they are, blurred, like crushed together. But yeah, look at that. It actually looks more busy. Why not flip the original texture? Yeah, because I'm just lazy. I will do it tomorrow.
Another day in the station.
Yeah, another day in the station. There it is. It looks cool. It is very, very low. Yeah. This actually looks like proper scale now. Oh, look at that. Oh, the problem is that now all these crew textures are oh yeah, and also these textures will have latches. Ghost latches, which is funny. So it's only going to work on this part. But yeah, lights. No, it looks like in game though, like you're supposed to open it. Oh, and by the way, this shouldn't be an entire panel. Shouldn't be this big because you should be able to. It doesn't make any sense that you're going to open this gigantic panel in one piece. But yeah, let me actually add the same texture to the rest. Interior panels. Okay, override that. Oh, and I've now also lost it from the other side. Okay. Well, also this one. So red now. Okay. Okay, now all the panels are the same. I'm almost finished adding a cool automation feature to Flex that will make life a lot easier. Cool.
Another day in the station.
Oh, by the way, hello Anton. I just noticed that you're inside here. Hello, how are you? Yeah, I'm fine. I didn't see that either. I'm also finished adding. Yeah. So, let's check out the rest. Look at that. In a very bluish setting. This looks too professional now. I'm afraid. This is kind of weird that it like opens vertically and not sideways. But I think that there's like it would be nice if players would be thinking of that. Like, wait a minute, this actually opens from there. because this one opens from the side, right? Like normal people would. Yeah, this looks really nice. Okay, yes, I need a separate material for the inside. So that it doesn't have these ghost hinges for the inside of the crew compartment. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Now, I just need to add a little bit of normal to make it higher. And, you know, it's going to be beautiful. You need to sleep. Yes, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm not going to do anything else. Okay. So, yes. See you some other time. This was a very productive, nice thing. I replaced the material with some new material. Let me throw in a little light here. I did actually imagine. I did actually say that I'm gonna do more things today, but no, there is no time to do it. Okay, let's put one here. Look at that. So brightly lit. So reflecting as well. Yeah, tomorrow I want to make some materials for the external. Also, I need a nicer material for the internal of the interior. By the way, I also found out, yeah, for this one, I mean, it just looks terrible, this corrugated. By the way, I found out that there's a woman who designed all the interiors of space of the Russian space stations. And yeah, let me finish on that. Space station interior designer. I can't remember. Yeah, Galina Balashova. And if you Google her name, you'll actually see some really nice drawings of the interiors of space stations. Like, she was really into green and red, by the way, for color coding things, as you can see here. And like, these drawings are just beautiful. I don't know why it's not opening the 1000 fabric of things. Oh wow, look at this picture. This painting looks great. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful drawings. This is the divan, as they call it, like the cupboard in Soyuz, and this is the instrument panel. And wow. Whoa. Yeah. This is so, I mean, the funny thing is I was my whole life my whole life, okay, not my whole life, but yeah, I actually made a high poly model of a Soyuz once. Um, and you know, I scoured the whole internet searching for images of it, and now I only now discovered these beautiful drawings of Soyuz. It's fantastic, and this I think is just like a concept art or something. 17 kısa salon. Look at that. Yeah, these are the panels that I made today. But it should be more green. And but the thing is that these it never really looked like this in real life. You know, it never got color coded like with this. And this, I really like this band of like green. Yeah, in reality, it was just like beige or drab, but not really like this cupola module. It's like tiny homes. I made 2D pixel art of a module too. Cupola, nice. Let me grab a charger. Oh, where did I put my charger? My charger. Okay, found it. Oh, what happened here? Okay, yeah. Your mic is so 3D. It's trippy. Yeah, you can hear me where I'm like ducking on the left side of the table to plug in my charger. Oh, and now it's unplugged, so I have to go down again. Are you listening on the headphones? So maybe you can locate me exactly. Okay, here we go. I'm charging my phone, and it had 3%. Yeah, and yeah, look at those beautiful paintings, drawings. It's incredible. Oh, and this table. I definitely want to do the table to make the table and the control. Yeah, this is where it's gonna be part of the one of the first tasks is to cut the cables and you would have to use a knife, and the knife you would find at the table. A little spoiler. Yeah, and the crew compartment is just like just that, just a little room, and that's it. Yeah, and then it's divided into these blocks, and of course there is yeah, there's these windows that I'm going to have to add. And then there's this step where the command post is. Yeah. And I like these chairs, which I don't understand how they work. Oh, I see. So actually the cosmonaut is supposed to put legs inside them, because it's just simply like 2 bars. I have a picture somewhere. This is the command area. Command area, and then there, yeah, these ones. Oh, I see, they swivel actually. So they're just like 2 bars and you put legs in between, I guess. But the Americans figured out that you don't really need chairs. You can just put your toes into like into a socket. Well, you can just put it like below a arm handle, and that's enough. That's enough for you to be fixed. You don't need a seat. You don't need to, because there's no need to support your weight, right? So this is kind of useless weight here. And yeah, so oh, and I really love these pipes that are everywhere. So I want to make them somehow. I don't know how. Hopefully Godot is not gonna give me trouble by putting them, like making ropes out of them, sort of. But physics. Okay. So that's it for today. I made a material. It looks pretty good. It has latches on. There are the latches. Okay, the next thing to do is to make some handles like these ones. Handholds, and there's so many of these straps which they use to hold things. So I'm gonna do that as well. Make some straps, and also lights, like proper lights, like these neons. Yeah, I realized that the problem is that most of the pictures, like 99% of the pictures from space, actually use a flash, as you can see here. So it's hard to see what the natural lighting is. You can probably find. I remember. Wait, there was this. Maybe there's the IMAX movie. I hear as if you're behind my monitor. Oh. Um, hatchback aerodynamics. There is this IMAX Mir movie. I wonder if they have it on YouTube. Space Station 2002. Dream is Alive. I think it's this one. And it's actually a pretty good movie. I watched it a long time ago. Well, let's see. Is this one feature Mir? I can't remember. Or is this just American? No, I think this is just American. But there is one about going to Mir. Space Station 2002. Mir Space Station documentary. No, Space Station 2002 is probably ISS. Oh, this is some CGI bullshit. Oh yeah, this is ISS. This is ISS for sure. Mission to Mir. It's probably this. I think it was on YouTube, the whole thing. But it had some really nice interior shots without flashes. Yeah, like this one. I should get one. Oh, there's Hadfield, the guy from my car. Mission to Mir. Opening to IMAX. Okay, this is just opening to IMAX. I'll fly through Mir shuttle. Whoa. I've never actually seen this one. Stabilized. Or maybe if it was part of the documentary, then I guess. Oh, nice. Okay, yes, so here you can see some natural lighting. There are some. Oh, these tubes are actually transparent, like translucent. Look at that! Look at that giant monitor. What's the weight of it? I wonder. And yeah. The strange thing is you can see that the panel is slightly reflective. So maybe it's not all Velcro. And I have a hatch here. Oh, this hatch actually has a window. Interesting. Nice flight room. A narrow corridor. And now alien attacks from there. It does feel a little alienish, like these chamfered boxes, you know. The style in general looks like white paint to me, space paint. Yeah, it does have a little bit of that red and like I don't know. The beige is definitely the dominant. This is cool. Oh, this is the airlock, I think. Yeah. Oh, this is the space shuttle, actually. Yeah, this is the docking module. Yeah, it's the orange thing, the orange ring. It's the exterior of the docking module. And then this is where they go inside the space shuttle. And then in the space shuttle, everything is white. Yeah, the lockers. Then upstairs is the cockpit. There it is. Okay, but yeah. Oh, beautiful view. Yeah, I am actually mostly interested in the first part. Where do they actually start? I think this is the crew compartment. Nice ring. I need to make this. Yeah, this is actually the crew compartment. Oh, they have a mirror. That's expensive to render, then I want. And there is some kind of a padding as well, like some kind of cloth. Do you have some newspapers? I don't know. And then there's just chaos of cables. This is too cool. Yeah, anyway. That's it for today. I'm trying to say goodbye for forever. uh, oh yeah, and this is this vest of. Oh, this is their food canisters, by the way. I think these ones, they're like briefcases. Yeah, and here you can see. Oh, they are not. Some of them really are reflective, so they're just plastic. I should make some as well. But yeah, here are the latches that I just put in. I could have used an image from this one. And then what the hell are these? I don't know. Some pipes? No, they look like they put some padding around the handles, maybe to make it, less painful to put around, to wedge your feet in. There's a boot, and then there's just a bunch of stuff. There are my latches. And that's the table. That's the dining table. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and there's a laptop on the roof, of course, because you can just put anything on the roof. And some neon bulbs. They have these integrated bulbs, interesting, into the sides. Yeah, there's definitely a variety of like plain material, and then also like plastic, and then also these Velcro pads. Yeah, you can clearly see here. Oh, you can zoom in. You can clearly see this is some kind of cloth for Velcroing stuff. And then sometimes, yeah, this is also Velcro, and this doesn't seem like a Velcro. And then sometimes there are these Uh, smooth surfaces. Nice. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna need these smooth surfaces as well. Okay, so yeah, good night. Hope you enjoyed this one. I am going to continue someday. I don't know. Oh, they have a clock as well on an iPad. This is too new for my game. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Maybe also late in the night because I have stuff to do over the day, other stuff. But yeah, I am going to make a few more materials, and then I'll continue working on these 3D models like handles. Oh, there's a nice handle. You should take you know, references more like this. Okay. Oh, what is this? Some kind of a secret net. Okay. ISS food warmer. Nice. This is like those Batman labeled things, you know? Evil labeled things. Nice. So many things to explore. Man, if I would have to make every single piece of these, it would be a horror. It would be a like you know, and also just the amount of cables inside here is ridiculous. Oh look, and they have the cross as well. And of course they have Gagarin and someone else. I'm not sure who that is. One of the leaders of the Russian space program, I think. All right. Final. Thanks for streaming. Yes, no problem. Have you played that game where you're AI on a space station? What was the name of it? Observation? No, something like that. Yeah, I know the game. Observation, I think, is the name. I didn't play it, but I've actually watched I've watched YouTube videos of it because I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of like like this kind of, not when you're not in control, but you're just like a purely narrative game. Uh, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it as a movie. I'm not gonna play it. Uh, okay, so yeah, that's it. That's it, definitely. Good night.
Another day in the station.